Alright, so I gotta kneel down for this, but this is my Polstart M249 with the box bag. I actually got it to work. I had this at the Reaper field yesterday, and this is the first thing I pulled out. It was the only thing I actually wanted to run yesterday, but it was being temperamental and giving me trouble. Basically, it just wouldn't feed. Turns out that my pneumatic engine was pushing the hop-up unit, the entire unit, forward, so it wouldn't feed right, and then it was jamming, and that turned out to be the stock bucking. So if you have jamming issues, just replace the bucking. And unlike typical LMGs, the bucking isn't proprietary, it's an AG bucking. So now I have a G&G AG bucking in here, like the G&G cold weather resistant one from like the ARP9s or the 5.56 Death Machines, and it's got range. The hop up is barely even on. I don't even think I've actually messed with it since I put it back in. The hop up is actually off basically, and it's still reaching out there. I have a Spitfire tracer unit on it that simulates gunfire. See if the camera catches this. And it does actually feed. I had to modify the mag a little bit, put some tape down here so that it just doesn't move around a whole lot, so it actually stays fully up there and pressured. At some point in time, I probably gotta try and do a backpack build, but I gotta figure out how to either print or get some, I guess they're 7.62 feed chutes, but I'm not quite sure. I wanted to basically stick this in a backpack and just have it full, and then just use a pressure activated switch to use it or something. But the sound switch seems to be working for now. I don't know how long it's going to last, but they're usually the first thing that goes out. And this box mag actually holds like 5,000 rounds versus the traditional 2,500. So I have a modification for it. So basically what it is, I pulled out the guts and I cut off a portion of it after I 3D printed a wall barrier. So now the ammo actually sits, it might be hard to see this angle. The ammo actually sits from like right here and then here. So this little area is blocked off. All this is ammo. But yeah. Now just for some fun testing. I did chrono it. It does 1.425 joules with 0.28. It's like 330 feet per second. I'm getting 22 rounds a second. I'm actually okay with it. I wanted to go a little bit higher, but just because it makes that nice spin up noise that scares people. I mean, who doesn't duck their head when they hear? So, but other than that, I'm actually happy with how it is. It did need some modification, but honestly, it's not too bad. Not a big issue. I mean, what gun doesn't need modification when it comes out of the box half the time? Alright, so I have this going, my run cam. I'm recording from there. So this, I'm about 50 feet from the tree that's in front of me, maybe 60. And I'm gonna end up hitting it. So the rounds do curve a little bit to the right. That has to do with how the bucking bead sits in there. So unlike traditional hop-ups, it doesn't sit on its side. It doesn't sit vertically. It sits horizontal. Or sorry, it doesn't sit horizontally. It sits vertically. So the little round bead is up and down like a standard cylinder, like a can, like a soda can. And so it only presses on so much. I'm hoping that when either Angel Customs or EPES Airsoft comes out with their new one, they'll use a more traditional stance, so I can use a a maple leaf ohm flat bucking or flat bead. I actually prefer those in almost all my guns. I use them in quite a few of them. They're just really hard to come by. But then I will probably be going for the EPS one, just because they're usually pretty good quality for what I hear. Yeah. I mean, I still have range with this. Like, I can reach out there. The tree line down there is, I don't know, what, 100 plus feet? And this scatter really isn't too much. I'm only running 90 psi, and it still reaches really far. But yeah, if I had had this yesterday, I would have just been using this pretty much all day. So, yeah, other than that, that's all I got for you.